Hi Virgo, this is going to be your career reading for Feb 2020. I really hope that you are doing well today. We're going to check out the situation. I also have just a bit of water as well because my throat is a little bit croaky. You know, I feel like Hermione Granger has a frog in her throat today. I get a lot of those sorts of comparisons, but I'm not Hermione Granger. But that's not a bad comparison. In all honesty, they do some really cool stuff too. All right, so I'm just going to take a sip of my water. We've got the cards right here as well. We're going to be looking into career and money, or work and finance, however you'd like to phrase it, and also we are going to, have a look and see what the Mercury retrograde brings as well, because we do have a Mercury retrograde in February. It's sort of more in the second part of February after the middle. And also I do want to mention as well, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information is down below in the description box. And if you would, If you would like to check out my bracelets on Etsy, then definitely have a look. The shop link will be in the description box below, and this one here is the wealth bracelet. There's also career bracelet. There's so many different bracelets and items on my Etsy shop if you're interested. If you want to see how other people have seen results of them, definitely do check out the store, and everything ships internationally. It's affordable and just really special because it is handmade as well. So that's pretty much that. Let's start with your career, Virgo. I'm using a different deck. This is the first, is it the first deck I ever bought? Well, it's the first deck I ever bought that I properly used. There is one deck that I bought and the cards are so ginormous I couldn't do anything with them. So then I bought this deck, and this is like traditional like Rider-Waite, right? So it's Rider-Waite. Well, I think it's like a copy of Rider-Waite, but yeah, it's one of the first decks I ever got. Okay, so we have got here the Five of Pentacles. We have got here as well the Seven of Pentacles. A little bit of emotional energy that's surrounding you throughout the course of February. Not surprising, because we do have the retrograde, and when we do have a retrograde there can be emotions that are a little bit all over the place. You might get frustrated in your work environment due to travel, technology, communication going haywire, because that's what the retrograde really does control. And you might find that in regards to technology, certain things are not working, so you get extremely frustrated. You may feel like plans are just falling apart. You may feel like you don't understand what the heck is going on in February, and it's part of the retrograde. So even in the beginning of February, if you feel like and you're like, Moonlight, but I'm watching this at the beginning, or whenever you're watching this and you might think back, oh well, the beginning wasn't that easy either. We also have a shadow period for the Mercury retrograde, so it starts before the middle part of Feb, but I mean when you get to the middle part it's potent retrograde energy. So there is that, but I always say work with the energy of the retrograde rather than against it, otherwise you will get extremely frustrated, more so than anything. But even in regards to travel, check before you travel just to make sure that things are not disrupted so that you don't also get stuck. Sometimes you can't predict certain things. Well, I can predict certain things, but we can't always predict certain things, and you may find that you check things and then you suddenly get there and then there's chaos. So that's what I mean by that particular phrase. But so long as you try your absolute best and you work with the energies that you have around you, you will be okay. Fives in tarot are a very strong energy of change. So the Five of Cups here does show sadness and dwelling on cups that have fallen over, but there are still two cups standing upright. So just notice that the blessings are still there in February, all right? Especially in regards to career and your financial situation. The Seven of Cups here shows that those blessings are still present, all right? Use the law of attraction, use affirmations throughout the course of February to really sort of boost those elements in your career that perhaps sometimes you feel are not going so well, right? So if you feel like the retrograde is just going absolutely crazy, things are breaking, or you're sending messages but they're going to the wrong person, or you accidentally sent the right thing to the wrong person, or you misspelled things, or you passed off something that perhaps has errors in it, just know that it's the retrograde. And also the Seven of Cups here is showcasing, you know, use the law of attraction, use affirmations, try and be quite aware of what's going on. In February, you might have a tendency to daydream quite a lot. Remember, daydreaming, retrograde energy doesn't, you know, it's hard because we're not as alert when we are sort of daydreaming. You know, we're thinking about something, we drift off a little bit. So it is showing that you do have a tendency to sort of drift off. So just be a little bit more present is what the guides are really pointing towards here. Card just fell on the floor, so let's see. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Wow, I really haven't used this deck on my channel in such in a while. It's so bright in comparison to the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck that I've been using. So bright. Two of Cups, Three of Cups. There's a project that I'm seeing here, all right, which also with the Three of Cups can lead to some sort of social dynamic. It's what I'm picking up on, so I'm just letting you know, obviously, because that's what I'm here to do for you. Let's see what else we got going on. Alright, let me just, a couple of things just fell on the floor, as they randomly do. I don't even know how some of the stuff fell on the floor. It's not any tarot cards or anything, but it's just some stuff that I have laying around. I'm like, wow, okay. So, 7 to the 8 of Cups. This is truly a month of self-discovery and also trying to mind your emotions in regards to your work area. Virgos have a tendency to be quite... look, they have a tendency. I'm a Virgo sun, so please don't take any offense to some of these sort of things that I'm going to say, because I'm sure if you're a Virgo, you will understand. Virgos are very, you know, they want things done in a certain way. They are extremely organized, but they do have a tendency to overthink things, overanalyze things, and, you know, sort of drive themselves insane a little bit, you know, by really thinking about things too much. So what I am seeing here is that, you know, you have a tendency in February to really drift off and daydream and to overthink certain situations and certain things. And what this is showing here is that the Eight of Cups is about, you know, retreating and making sure that you're taking care of yourself at the same time and that you're not overwhelming yourself in that sense. All right, so the Eight of Cups is about self-discovery, but in a much more positive way. It really is also a card that can showcase you walking away, perhaps, from an opportunity, a job or a career, and manifesting or going towards, you know, or looking for something new. This Eight of Cups is also quite symbolic of that. The Three of Cups here is actually showing some form of project, you know, project, partnership, working as a team, you know, teamwork that I'm seeing here. The Eight of Swords also shows that you may feel just a little bit, you know, all over the place in February. You may feel trapped, but at the same time, you will feel quite hardworking. So those two eights, again, are correlating with one another, and I'm not surprised. Again, I've mentioned the retrograde energy so much, and part of why you're feeling like this is because of the retrograde. So you're still going to be working very, very hard. You're going to be putting in a lot of that work, but at the same time, with this Eight of Swords, you may feel trapped. King of Swords is actually about you being, you know, recognised for what you do in regards to the work area, but the Ten of Swords also shows that as February comes to close, so do, you know, some of these issues, troubles, problems, you know, that you've dealt with throughout the retrograde, especially with its energies, all right? So things will get better. Five of Pentacles, okay, so this is showing, you know, you not enjoying this retrograde, and also February just brings upon lots of challenges, but this also contributes to your growth, so it's not all bad. Sometimes things like this, You know, they teach you lots of things, they give you more opportunities, and that's something I am seeing. All right, in regards to your work, there are more opportunities coming your way. Okay, Sun card is all about warmth, growth, positivity. This is about ideas. This is about manifesting ideas. It's also about lots of potential as well. So this month is going to really contribute to a lot of your growth. We also have the Two of Wands, which is about balance, right? It's also about perspective, looking out into the horizon. And the Three of Pentacles, again, I'm seeing some form of teamwork, collaborative sort of work energy that's going to really take on as well. So even though you emotionally feel like this, there are still some beautiful things that I'm seeing coming for you, Virgo. So this is your reading, and if this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and definitely do check out the description box below for more information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and my bracelets, which are on Etsy. And definitely do take care. Bye!